Welcome to Aunty K's, your favorite radical queer indigenous auntie, bringing you tarot every day. Hello everyone and welcome to Aunty K's Tarot. Today we are going to look at the recent decks in my collection. How are they working out for me and what is on my table? Let's get started. All right. On my table and not new is the Rana George, the Rustic Roots, Pink Sugar, and the Donut Lovers playing cards. So those aren't new and they are all currently on my table. New decks that are in are the Diverse Marseille and the Multi Marseille. And both of these are Marseille decks that are very traditional in their depictions. Where they differ from, tradition is color scheme and inclusivity. And I have used both of these consistently. I predicted that I would use them pretty evenly, and that it really is fairly accurate. This deck fits my table better for a 25 card spread. This deck better suits my love of color and probably gets used a teensy bit more, even though it really struggles to fit 25 on my table, although I can do it. So I end up pulling more of a 9 card spread with this, and sometimes I just shorten my 25 card spread down to 4 rows instead of 5 rows. These are also both decks I super recommend to people. Like, if you love Marseille and you claim you're into diversity, equity, and inclusion, but because you love Marseille, all your favorite decks are cis, white, and het, live up to your words. Otherwise, they're just virtue signaling. So instead of just virtue signaling, oh, I believe in diversity, but I don't actually practice it. Practice it. Buy these decks. They're both available on makeplayingcards.com. I did get another Marseille deck in, and that was the Squid Cake Marseille that went mass market. So I picked it up, and I don't know how I feel about it. It's been on my table. Has it been 1 week or 2 weeks? Maybe it's been 2 weeks. Time and me are not best friends. It's not diverse. Making white features pink and blue doesn't make it diverse. And while I love the pips, and I think the people are adorable, and it stayed on my work table. Before I start my day, I do a practice read with each deck, just to see how it's working with me for the day. And I do the practice read, and then I don't reach with it. I think I've done like 2 or 3 client readings in last week and this week. So yeah, 2 weeks with this deck. And for context, I would say on average I do 10 clients a day, although last Thursday I had 22 clients. So it's not a favorite. It's not do or die. It's not. I've considered asking somebody with better small motor coordination than me to trim things down to the borderline, although then I lose the super cute pink edging that I like. I don't know. I'm sort of, I'm not sure, but it's still sitting in my container of daily use decks, which, you know, I switched that container up. I take decks in and out of it, and it's just what I use to hold the decks on my table. At the same time as the squid cake, I also got the illuminated playing cards. It comes 2 in a pack, which is perfect for sharing with a friend, which is exactly what I did. My friend got the yellow one. I got the blue one. My friend adores this deck and has been super using it. I think it's really creative and it's really interesting. But I didn't want my playing cards to read like Rider-Waite-Smith. And basically that's how it reads. So I keep looking for playing card decks that are illustrated and in that I visually like and find visually useful. And I keep not using them except for the donut deck and the Curious Cats Club deck. So it actually came off my table after like approximately 10 days. And if I don't use it a lot, what I will probably do with it is give it to the friend who also has the yellow one, because she does read RWS and playing cards, and she does like this. I will admit I have the Little Wizards deck in my container for working decks on the table while I'm working. I haven't used it a lot, but there are times or a client where I do want a quick RWS feel about something, and it's there. Or if I didn't get a timing about something, or a client is asking about multiple timings, then I grab it, and I often use the pips for timing and just pull it out and see what it has to say. So those are the decks on my table and the updates about new decks in. See you all later, folks.